Back to react, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hello. Royalty is here, made a video on our favorite streamer, Asmongold.
So if I asked you who the most disgusting person on the internet was, chances are people that might make that list is a person like Christian, who had all the personality features of a
oh my god, Christian. No, not Sonic
hoarder, and obviously, I'm not talking about the crimes they did as well. Another candidate may be Lovely Peaches, who made a song about her vagina experiencing a yeast infection.
Excuse me, what? A song about her vajayjay having a yeast infection. At least she's not baking beer out of it.
My pussy be burning, itching.
You know what? That's actually worse.
That's probably a scratch and sniff that would induce vomiting. And she also made some weird comments about her own child.
I'm so happy right now because I'm going to kill my own baby.
Maybe even the name
This video is already a trip, I love it.
at the bottom of the list would be yourself, because
me? I'm not that disgusting, come on. What the fuck?
we all know what you did that one night when you were unsupervised with an empty Pringles can and a glove.
I didn't. Chat, what did you do? I swear he's not talking about me, he's talking about you guys, chat. That ain't me. This ain't me. What am I gonna stick in there? What? Yeah. I don't have a...
You complete degenerate. But no, someone that I would have in my head would be Asmongold, which in no way is less than any of the names I just mentioned. In fact, he would be considered a clean freak and diagnosed with obsessive cleaning disorder. Maybe Mr. Sillet Banning himself. That's a UK joke, you wouldn't get it, because he is in no way comparable to any of these people. However, Asmongold, or Zach, is an interesting case of someone that has an income equivalent to 10 times your yearly salary, but lives in a slum like it was a RuneScape dungeon, and he was the dungeon boss hoarding all the gold. The gold being a colony of cockroaches and mouldy Wendy's cups. But today...
But don't forget, he is cutting those cockroaches with scissors in half. That's very important. Important part of the lore. Very important. And he's using the rats as an alarm clock. Well, not anymore. He cleaned up, so... Rip those.
I wanted to talk about Asmongold because at some point he was almost considered a lol cow, and one of the most putrid...
Asmon was almost considered a lol cow? When? What? Huh? That's news to me. His room gave me 90 rats per second.
Streamers alive, with key events like using a dead rat as an alarm clock, and because he is someone I've been following for a while. Not physically, because the slipstream of dead cockroaches and rodents would make it impossible. I think I'd rather deal with Nurgle himself than that, and because despite his living conditions, controversies and somewhat hard life initially, he has risen to be one of the most engaging and popular streamers, and quite possibly on the horizon might change his act and
this picture, man. Fucking wolf spider. Not the wolf spider.
entirely.
Yo, it's me. It's your boy
Asmongold.
Now Asmongold, or Zach,
We listened to that song the other day.
had their initial debut on the internet, on YouTube, was in 2008 with World of Warcraft videos. World of Warcraft at this point is basically the pre-game lobby before the nursing home, with the average age of the consistent player being in their late 50s with constant reminiscing.
Chat, this you? Chat. This you? No? Yes? No? Scatter? Kitsunero face mods? The worst part is this was a mod saying that.
Average age of the consistent player being in their late 50s with constant reminiscing and complaining how Blizzard screwed the game up, and it's not as good as the good old days like Wrath of the Lich King. And aside from that fact, in 2009, most of you weren't even conceived yet.
2009. If you were born in 2009, how old are you? 15? Okay. Leave.
And the world had just been blessed with the best Call of Duty of all time, and I had just gained awareness of my existence. Around this time, Zach was uploading to his channel Zach Raw, a mostly uploaded WoW content, sprinkled in with some home life content that looks like it was filmed on a flip phone, and was the precursor to Cloverfield. But you could also see some wholesome videos, like his mom hitting level 60 in.
Bro, his mom played World of Warcraft with him. Bro, his relationship with his mom was the most wholesome thing ever, man. I wish I had a relationship with my mom like that. It was just so wholesome, man. Rest in peace, her.
WoW, which is quite the time sink, but this went on for quite a while. WoW videos followed by random videos of his life, or ranting at the camera and acting like he just...
Bro, like an entire different human being. Like an entire different human being.
Got shocked with a taser.
The fuck you think I run IC?
But from these early videos you can see the first glimpse of a raw personality. Unrefined and certainly rough around the edges, but would later evolve to be his best selling point. And said selling point was about to get a growth spurt when in 2011 he began...
He looks normal? He looks a little bit normal on this one. He used to have hair. Right, wait, that was actually so much hair for him.
Streaming on Twitch, which Twitch in 2011 was a very different place than it is today. The website barely worked, and I'm pretty sure you had people streaming Hell's Kitchen 24/7, on top of the fact...
Bro, that happened up until recently, what do you mean? Fucking, wasn't it XQC who did that?
Nobody even knew about it, but it was a temporary place for Asmongold, whose first few streams had no viewers whatsoever, so he quickly gave up.
Really? He always tells the story that he had, on his first stream, he had like already 200 viewers or what?
And still made YouTube videos. In 2013, his personality had somewhat grown, and he was a lot more charismatic on camera. Like this video.
What's up, y'all?
It's
your boy Asmongold.
But he was starting to...
Sup, y'all? It's your boy Asmongold.
See the fruits of his labour, but not for the reason you'd expect. One of his videos would get posted to the front page of Reddit, showing the deplorable conditions he was living in, and appropriately titled Asmongold Lair. And after seeing this success, he exclaimed he didn't really mind people on Reddit critiquing him and saying he was disgusting. A key point of his personality, which is shown today, he just did not give a fuck.
I'm not embarrassed. Like, if I was embarrassed, I'd clean it up. I cleaned it up. Wait, that means I am embarrassed. Shit.
Oh shit. Well, called himself there. The Reddit lore. Asmongold
dungeon had just been exposed to the entire world. People thought he was living in some third world country, when in fact he was living in America.
Texas.
Okay, fair point. It may as well be one. And he was fine with it, and got a lot of subscribers and attention from it. Even labeling the video #finally.
Did he go to through puberty after 2013? I mean, how old is he now? 32? 33? 34? He's around there. So do the math. He's 34 or something? Yeah, I think so too, right? Right?
Famous, and saying he was going to change his life, and to mark the occasion of said decision, it was a Sprite day.
I'll tell you one thing in those comments to maybe do. I'm eating healthy today. I'm only having a Sprite. I was gonna have...
I'm eating healthy today. I'm only having a Sprite. Okay, Asmon.
have a Dr. Pepper. I thought to myself, you know what? I gotta get my life turned around. Today is a Sprite day.
Which is something Asmongold adored. He loved sugary drinks and fast food.
I mean, can you blame him? Dr. Pepper is really fucking good.
Something that in the modern day he is known for. Even gagging on water because it didn't have any
That was a fucking joke, man. Bro, people are eating that up so hard. Of course he doesn't gag to water. He was acting up. For fuck's sake, people.
Sugary goodness.
It's also Fiji water, and Fiji water sucks. That is true. You know what? That is true. I don't like Fiji water either. It tastes weird. That's better.
That's better.
Yeah.
Wow. Who the fuck drinks this shit?
And don't even get me started on the $2 steak.
What about his $2 steak, huh? What about his $2 steak? I bet it's glorious. Better than Dasani? I can tell you that. I don't know what that is. Is that a different water brand too? I don't know that one.
Argument, but this is something that would impact his life later down the line. And the statement he was going to turn his life around and it was a Sprite day would not be a prophecy that would come true anytime soon. But right now he had just got his first dose of fame, and it was only up from there.
American brand of bottled water. I don't think it's available in Europe for legal reasons. Oh boy. Chlorine? I don't know. A high percentage of chlorine? It's Coke water?
They have to put in some red 40 to like make the color more transparent.
Huh? They were legit banned from selling bottled water in some countries. What?
Ow.
America is wild!
But right now he had just got his first dose of fame, and it was only up from there. People had seen this personality, and some had begun to love our dirty little degenerate. He began uploading general.
Yeah, he's the king of the roaches. Of course they love him, because they live like him too. But he's famous. He makes money off of being disgusting. So they aspire to be like him. It makes sense!
Live videos on top of WoW content, but decided to start a channel only for WoW content in 2014, and he named it Asmongold. There he began uploading regular WoW videos, with the occasional rant video about WoW, to the Asmongold channel, and saw varying success, arguably down to his personality and his informative videos on WoW. But when he
Whoa, 340 subscribers back then already? Actually huge, what the fuck?
hit a decent amount of subscribers, he decided to make a decision that would greatly impact his life going forward, and that was to start streaming again.
What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today I've kind of got a little bit of an announcement to make, is that I'm going to start streaming.
And when he eventually did, he got over 250 people to
Oh, there it is. Well, I guess he was talking about that first stream then.
watch him live on his first day streaming back. And ever since, he has been actively streaming. His audience had fell in love with him from
Bro, on his YouTube channel, he just reached 3 million subscribers. That's insane. Fucking huge. Also, the Clips channel just reached 1 million subscribers, man. Like, no addition of filtering or anything, just tap water in an overpriced bottle. Wait, what? Live in Colorado, a lot of bottled water you can buy in the US is legit just tap water. America. Fuck yeah.
his zero personality.
I don't care about laws. I don't care about rules. I don't care about contracts. I don't care about anything.
Good.
I only care about what I think is right and what I think is wrong.
To the disturbing stories he would tell about his
That's what makes him so fucking authentic. Because he just doesn't give a shit about what other people think. And he doesn't shy away from giving his opinion about things. Check Twitch, suddenly I'm subscribed. Anyway, hi Kitsunero. Hi! We had a lot of gifted subs coming out early. What's up?
environment.
How many teeth did you lose?
All of them. Okay, apart from 4.
I have a single-digit number of actual real teeth left.
And his following only seemed to keep growing every year. Some could argue his life had significantly changed. He eventually could go full-time streaming and making content, and he could sustain himself doing that. He got gifts from Twitch.
See, Asmon put on a maid outfit. Why can't you? And cat ears.
which met other popular streamers, and even found his own org in 2020, named One True King. And he achieved all this from playing World of Warcraft and giving his opinion on things, mainly the latest drama. But one thing that didn't change ironically was his lifestyle.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Now, seeing as though this video is titled The Most Degenerate Streamer, that title would need some credibility behind it. And believe me, there is a laundry list of the most disgusting things this guy has done, apart from the fact he...
You guys think he did the Asmongold challenge? The one that he talked about? I hope not.
Lives in a slum and quite literally has the diet of an adult rodent, to the point where he let his own
who made this?
teeth erode. But there are a few other things he's mentioned on stream.
I'm sorry, what? Asmongold challenge? I don't think I can mention it without getting demonetized on the video. You might just have to look it up yourself. You know, it's doing okay, let me explain it this way. It's doing a certain action with a face cam, a certain inappropriate action that you should not do in front of other people, while having your face cam on without people knowing that you did it. Does that help?
I feel like people that successfully do that challenge should never actually.
Yeah, because then they lose the challenge.
No, even afterwards. It's like a magician telling you how his magic trick works. I think it ruins the magic
illusion. So deploy mustard gas count that. No! Yeah, comedy, exactly. Exactly the salami.
Quite proudly, to be honest, are downright deplorable and horrifying. And just to warm you up with one of the most lukewarm instances, we all know Asmongold lives in a trash heap. And from said trash heap, he gets regular visits from cockroaches.
There's a roach flying at me, give me a minute.
Where'd he go?
Bro. Flying roaches. Flying cockroaches, bro. Ugh. I don't want to live in this world where there's cockroaches. Minecraft. Don't demonetize me, please.
In Scandinavia, there's no
Oh my god. Deploying the child cannon fodder understood. What? I just killed a flying cockroach. Hell yeah, one less. Cockroaches can fly? Yeah, there's some that can fly. Unfortunately.
Oh shit! He's on my.
Bro, his fucking hair. Okay. The Giga Chat emote. I don't know why it's that big, but bro, look at that line there. That skin.
He needs to ask some
What? To pay? Why? No, he just needs to get that sponsor freaking, what's his name? Gaming something. Something gaming.
Is gaming toupees?
No!
Oh.
What's the other WoW YouTuber called that does FF14 now a lot? The old guy.
Preach?
Yeah, Preach Gaming!
Oh.
Yeah, he got like a hair implant.
Oh, hear him.
Yeah, that's what he needs to do. Just get some hair implants, man. Gaming shampoo. Yes. The gamer shampoo.
Belly, look at him! He's right there! He got, oh god!
Oh god!
Get him out of me! What are you doing, bro?
Me, not
Get
you.
out of my, go in the garbage can.
Black mold.
モカちゃんが教えてくれたいろんな見た目になれるアプリなんだって
And things like rats
What?
and raccoons.
What was it with that anime overlay? What the fuck was that? What? Actually, I need to fix this tracking. I'm sorry, people. But seriously, what the fuck was up with that? I wonder why Burgle chose him as a priest. Nurgle? Who's Nurgle?
Warhammer 30k deity.
Oh yeah, right. Royalties you mentioned Nurgle at the start, right?
Some of which he's actually made his pets and feeds regularly, like the raccoons.
Not anymore.
We get a fucking raccoon. And so we go out in the backyard, and I see this dumb mother. Because, like, we captured them with peanut butter, right? And so Jeff's idea, this dumb motherfucker likes peanut butter so much he got himself put in a cage. Go get me the peanut butter. So we go get the peanut butter. Jeff starts putting peanut butter on the raccoon. And we put peanut butter.
They put peanut butter on the raccoon. Okay.
All over the raccoon while he's sitting in the cage. And he's fucking pissed.
Those are going to be some fat raccoons on an American diet.
They're going to eat the raccoon? Yo.
And he also openly admitted when his teeth were actively eroding away and his gums were trying desperately to part way with said teeth. He would wipe blood from said process onto the walls, on top of only
He was also ripping his own teeth out with pliers. Do you know this fact, royalty?
showering once a week and referring to it as an earth shield.
I know this might be a surprise, but I shower about once a week, and it works just fine. That is what you call an earth shield, okay? And it works really goddamn well.
I think Asmongold's trying to pull off that Toph cosplay, and he also only brushes his teeth a handful of times.
No, he brushes all his teeth now daily. Like, he does brush his teeth daily now because he only has 4 left. It's not that hard.
A year. This guy's immune system from constantly farming XP from the lesser bacteria that even attempt to get in his body and are met with an inhospitable environment.
Oh no.
And probably suffocate to death, or just say GG's next game, have made this guy's immune system an impenetrable apex predator. Like, this guy could tank the most potent and toxic nerve agent, get up the next day and probably cook his signature meal, the only meal he knows how to cook, microwave potatoes and $2 steak, cooked well done, is probably the worst thing on this list. What
do you mean that's the worst thing on the list? How is the wolf spider that's living in his apartment, or at least used to live in his apartment, not worse? That is $2 steak! Who cares?
Eats their f***ing steak well done. You want to be sat there chewing for about 30 minutes, a little 2x2 centimeter fucking piece of steak. Like,
I really don't care if you eat your steak well done, or rare, or extra rare, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't care. I couldn't care less. Well done is good. Well done can be good. Taking it personal.
Mike Tyson chewing on his glove. Like, that is actually a war crime. But that does not trump his worst voluntary incident yet. So when we all wake up,
Is he gonna talk about the bed?
usually wake up to an alarm, or maybe the sun finally glistening against our skin. But Asmongold was a bit different. He didn't have just a normal alarm clock. He had a biological, basically taxidermy one, because he would wake up when the sun started cooking the dead rat under his bed, and the putrid smell originating from the eroding corpse he would use as an indication it's time to wake up. He basically had a rat alarm clock, and
he had a biological weapon as an alarm clock, basically. A biohazard as an alarm clock is what he had.
Was proud of it.
The thing is, I used to use a dead rat as an alarm clock, actually, for my stream. Because basically what happened was, whenever the sun would come up, it would start cooking the corpse of the rat, and then it would start smelling again, and then the smell would wake me up.
That's so disgusting, man. It is genuinely so fucking disgusting.
So I would use the rat effectively as an alarm clock, and as soon as it, it got hot enough, it would wake me up, and then I would know, oh shit, it's time to stream. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Once again, this guy is a millionaire and lives like this and uses a dead rat as an alarm clock.
Yes.
You could quite literally say the fame never changed him.
Honestly, yeah, the fame never changed him, and honestly, I think if more people could just fucking stay down to earth when they get famous, we'd have a better world.
He is the most authentic streamer. But why
He is very
is
authentic.
he like this? Is it a case of habit
He grew
or
up
just the way he
poor.
grew up? Did he forget the credentials to his bank account and just never resolved it? Or is this an experiment by the government seeing if Tarzan could survive?
Right. Fucking tinfoil head theories right here. I kind of want to dig a steak out of my freezer and cook it properly. Oh, come on. Another $2 steak with a forked up potato in the microwave?
The modern world? Well, there's actually a long and very understandable reason for why he is like this.
Brother, ew.
So on October 1st, 2024, everyone's questions and requests on why Asmongold lives like this were finally answered. But it was not the answer many would expect. And throughout the whole 35-minute video, he talks about almost the entirety of his life.
Oh yeah, it's where he about to despawn himself, but then World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich King came out and he forgot about it. WoW saves lives!
Turns out he lived like this and actively let his teeth erode, and...
It's a good video, by the way, that 35-minute one. He's fucking talking real shit there.
fall out, due to the fact he never thought he would live that long, and it all started in high school. Socializing was not an innate skill to him. He always felt left out and people treated him as such.
And so,
I mean, look at him,
I've always had a big problem being able to, like, understand, like, where, how you should act, how you should treat people, what you should do, how you should say things, etc. So almost everything that I do is a learned performance rather than an innate social, instinct, if that makes sense.
He also wasn't good at school, failing his first semester with a 0.8 GPA, which apparently is hard to do.
Wait, what? Wait, come again, because this is American terms.
Is
it bad or good?
If that makes sense.
He also wasn't good at school, failing his first semester with a
Oh, he failed his first semester with a 1.8. What's the maximum you can get?
0.8 GPA, which apparently...
What's the maximum GPA you can get? GPA below 2.0 is basically a failure. 4.0 is max. Like what, you can get everything like with the points? 1.8 GPA, isn't that like a straight D or something? I don't know if everything below a 2.0 is a fail. Huh.
is hard to do.
Because my first semester in that
4.0 is A, 3.0 is B, 2.0 is C, and 1.0 is D. Huh.
high school, I had a GPA of a 0.08. It was actually impressive. It was hard to do. I had to go out of my way for this.
And on top of that, him and his mother weren't doing so well financially and were barely scraping by.
Growing up, my mom was, I think there was maybe 2 years or so where she made above the poverty level in terms of income. And so we basically barely skated by most of the time.
Even to the point on cold nights, he wouldn't even have heating, so he'd go to bed freezing.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks ass, man.
Same time that, the house is fucking, we can barely pay for the house. We're worried about getting evicted from the house. We have no AC. Or no, we did have AC. We didn't have heat. And so, I would go to sleep and, like, the house would be so cold. And I always viewed it as, like, I'm sleeping out on Mount Everest, right? It's like, I'm cosplaying as Bear Grylls.
And his mom's health at the time was starting to deteriorate, where after school he would have to take care of her and often sacrifice his own comfort so she could be more comfortable. And he did not sleep well because of it, because throughout the night he would be tending to his mother almost every 4 hours, and sometimes she would scream out in pain, which sometimes made him worry and sometimes mistakenly hear her screaming, so he'd be checking on her even if she didn't need help.
Happened, and pretty much like her health would deteriorate more and more and more to the point where she couldn't drive, she couldn't do X, she couldn't do Y, she couldn't get a job anymore. And then it relied on me more and more to completely support her. I got to the point where, like, at this time period, I would wake up like every 2 hours or so with like a weird thing where I would hear her screaming my name. And this went on for maybe like 6 months to a year.
Oh, Jesus, man. I wonder... This is gonna be a little bit dark, but I wonder after she passed if he still heard that.
When she was seriously ill, she would beg him not to call the ambulance because they could not afford it.
She would like beg.
Bro, that's crazy, man. America, man. Beg to not call the ambulance because you can't afford it. That is terrible.
Like she was like on the ground, like crying, begging me not to call an ambulance. And so this was very upsetting.
And due to this, he stopped thinking about what other people thought about him and stopped putting effort into social norms, which is when his degeneracy started. But one of the main reasons behind it, that he says quite plainly in the video, was that he always thought he was going to end his life after high school.
I had always assumed that I would kill myself after high school. Like, that was my plan. And
so he just gave up on things like taking care of himself and cleaning his teeth. But due to a World of Warcraft expansion, he actually forgot to follow through with said plan.
You know, Wrath of the Lich King came out,
Yay,
and I just got
Wrath!
distracted.
I mean, Wrath. Come on, it's Wrath. It makes sense.
Forgot.
He almost isekai'd. Oh.
And so I ended up not doing that.
In the video, he also states he was constantly prioritizing his mother and was constantly scared she would die. Something of which did unfortunately happen in October of 2021.
It's been that long already. It's been 3 years already. Oh my god. I feel like it was like last year. Oh my god, time passes, man. Like, I was watching his streams at the time at like, well, his almost no streams, and like was watching or like waiting for updates on YouTube on what's been happening with his mom, and then she just passed because in the end of her own stupidity, which he knows and he says herself, and she said so herself right before her energy gave out in the end.
Which really didn't make his antics worse, it just increased a tad bit. So to answer the question why he
and to answer the question as to how it happened, she wanted to smoke, and she was connected with an oxygen tank or something. She had an oxygen mask, and that set on fire. Go figure. Yeah. Bro, that must have been such a traumatic event for him too, man.
Lived like this, he basically thought he was never going to live past high school, so just stopped putting effort into things. But recently he's been attempting to change his life, even a before and after picture of his kitchen clean. But the video he posted actually received a lot of positive feedback, and a lot of people understood why he would live like this now.
There were a lot of people also hating on him, like, whoa, why are we cheering on a man that he's cleaning up his house? We should be normal. Like, hello? Ever heard of a depression mess? What the fuck? People are the worst. Like, can we not just be happy for him, man? I'm so proud of him cleaning up his house. Yeah, say it. It's amazing, man.
And the fact he was trying to actually change and lose the thought process he has nothing else to lose and he's eventually going to end it. But cleaning his kitchen was a first good step, but a lot of people credit it to the fact around the same time he was banned on Twitch due to some very controversial things he said about the Palestine and Gaza conflict.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now.
Oh no.
So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided.
Oh no.
I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. People are not your allies. They are not the same as us. They come from an inferior culture that is horrible. It kills people for their identity, and it is directly antithetical to everything Western values stand for, and it is an inferior culture in all ways.
To which he apologized for, admitted he was wrong and he shouldn't have said that. And a key part of the 2 weeks off he had was reflecting on what he said and actually speaking to some of his fans that were disappointed in him and are involved in the conflict.
Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you all about what my reason was for getting suspended on Twitch, and also what my plans are.
His improvement thanks to the ban is amazing, actually, man. And like, amazing self-reflection. This is what you do when you get a ban. You self-reflect. This is what you do when you did a mistake. When you actually did a mistake. You self-reflect and see what you did wrong.
Aren't going forward. And I don't really want to like mince words or like try to like, oh, I wasn't justifying or, you know, promoting it. I said something about it that was disgusting. I said that I didn't care about innocent people getting killed by another force, by anything. And I think that that's a horrible, disgusting, mean-spirited thing to say. And do you know who reached out to me? And they wanted to talk and have a conversation and see if I was okay. It's people that were Islamic and people that had fucking family in Palestine. And how humiliating is that? How absolutely humiliating is that? And these were the people I was trying to say were bad. And I feel like such a fucking stupid asshole.
But due to this situation, people are actually blaming him for the recent Twitch adpocalypse. People like Hassan Piker.
When Asmongold...
Why? Why is he here in every video? Chad, save me! Fucking save me! We can't escape! Oh my god! We can't escape! This is why we can't have nice things, bro! Asmon is not solely responsible for the apocalypse that is happening on Twitch. Yes, it is happening. Yes, it is happening more to others than to everyone, but it is happening. There is a Twitch apocalypse. Asmon was like the final straw. But these people have done it to themselves. You Hassan. Imagine if that was an emote. That would be fucking amazing. Hassan and his friends disgusting behavior. Absolutely! Yeah! He might have contributed to it. He did! And he's happy for it! Because it needed to happen. No, it needed to happen. 100% the apocalypse needed to happen. Like, Twitch needs to wake up. 100%.
Is making threats like this against that sort of thing are gonna hurt other content creators, you know?
But Hassan hasn't said the nicest things either.
America deserved 9/11, dude.
And people like...
No way. No way. Like, I know he has said horrible things. You know who talks like this? My stepfather, who is half Palestinian. My stepfather, who is absolutely fucking radical. That's who talks like this. It's disgusting behavior. It's disgusting and it's... I don't have words for it, how bad this is, man. At least Asmon has owned up to it, whereas Hassan has not. Bro, Hassan first was like, it's Asmon's fault. And then he was like, there's no Twitch apocalypse. He doesn't even know which side he's on.
Casey Tron, person who has previously admitted to liking a tweet saying that Asmongold killed his mother.
I'll admit, I did like that tweet. And
this, I have so many mean things to say, but I don't want to get demonetized on not Twitch. YouTube. I do not like her.
I have a lack of respect for Asmongold after letting his mom with COPD live in those sort of conditions.
And also conforms to the rhetoric that he is to blame for the apocalypse. But Asmongold is persistently saying it's not his fault this is happening. It's actually due to the fact that Twitch picks favourites. It doesn't actually moderate its platform very well. And treat all streamers the same. To the point where if two streamers break the same rule, only one of them would get banned that isn't favoured by Twitch. Which, I mean, he does have a point. An example of this is that if you get banned 3 times in a year, you are supposed to be permanently banned from the platform, no matter your status. But some streamers went unaffected when banned.
Yep, despite 5th ban! In a row, she's still there! Also, what's her name? I think Asian Bunny or whoever had like 9 bans and is still not permit. Which is funny. It's just so funny.
Multiple times within a year.
No, you cannot permit that word. That word is a no-no on Twitch. I'm sorry. Twitch thought is a no-no on Twitch. Twitch doesn't like girls being called thought. That one is a big no-no.
Stinky. Stinky.
But as the most degenerate streamer, I hope Asmongold continues to improve his life so he stops living like a borderline caveman. But I hope to God some of you watching do not relate to this lifestyle and living conditions, because
like, Asmon even made a video about how a chatter said that he aspires to live like Asmon, and Asmon said, "Don't fucking do that. I live like caveman. Do not live like me. I'm disgusting." That's how Asmon talks about that, you know? He knows he's disgusting. He knows he doesn't live like a normal person, you know? Asmon tells others they shouldn't live like he does. He knows it's not good. Yeah, exactly.
God help you if you do, but it probably is true from the comments I receive. I think the black mold is starting to grow on the surface layer of your brain, because some of you are quite possibly the worst degenerates. But anyway, bye-bye.
Anyway, bye-bye. Good video. I like Royalty is here.
So if I asked
Royalty
you
is here's videos. Now that he made one on Asmon, I obviously had to watch that. Great video. I liked it. Go check out Royalty is here. Makes good videos. Ape together strong. Help Ape get over stuff. Yeah. Ape together strong. Ow. Oh, and with that, thanks for watching, YouTubes. Bye-bye.